Okay, in this video, we will have a small discussion around the desktop first versus the mobile first layout. Okay, so if I go here, as you might have seen here inside of this Bootstrap documentation as well as the Tailwind CSS documentation as well. Until now, what we have been doing, we have been laying out our layout basically inside of the HTML for the desktop view, and we have been changing the view or the background colors basically, or the layout, by using the media queries on the mobile layout. But we can do something opposite to that as well, and which Tailwind CSS follows as well. It follows the mobile first layout approach. What do I mean by that? It means like we are just first targeting the mobile devices, because the mobile devices has the pretty less space, and that is why the layout would be quite simple, right? And then we will expand for the different layouts which we have. Okay, something like a tablet or a desktop or something like that. So you will hear these terms quite often, which is the mobile first layout or the desktop first layout. So both of them are solving the same problem, which is the responsive design. That is, we have to make our website responsive for mobiles as well as for the desktops as well as for the tablets and so on and so forth. Okay, so we want to make our websites responsive. So that is the approach which we can do as well. But currently right now what we are doing, we are just laying out our layout for the desktop view, and by using the media queries we are changing the layout depending on the screen sizes. Okay, so to demonstrate the mobile first layout, what I'll do, I'll go here. So what we do basically inside of the Tailwind CSS, first of all, we determine what should be the small layout, like the small screen layout. Then we determine what should be the medium screen layout. Then we determine what should be the large screen layout. And then we determine what should be the XL and the 2XL layouts. Okay. So in that way, our website will be responsive for the mobile first, and then we just expand our code and make it more complicated and more complicated. And in that way, our websites are responsive throughout all of the devices. Okay, and these breakpoints are something which is quite common and commonly used basically, so that our websites are responsive. So these are the two approaches which we have. We have the mobile first approach, or we have the desktop first approach. So for example, you are building a web app, which you know as a matter of fact that most of the users will be using from a computer. If that is the case, then you should go with the desktop first layout. Okay, but if your website is accessed through mobiles quite rapidly, and you know that the huge amount of traffic will be from the mobile devices, in that case you have to have the mobile first layout. So the mobile layout should be the first one, and then you can make some media queries, and after that you can make the desktop layouts. Okay, all right, so this is the mobile first versus the desktop first layout.